That's the idea. But this thing here is apparently a Winco 2500 watt, 3600 RPM industrial generator. I don't know if it works or not. It's got a big old Briggs & Stratton motor on it. This is going to be a beefy one. I may not even be able to get it apart all the way. I don't know. That's part of the fun, right? So, since I've never taken anything like this apart before, I'm just going to look at it for a few moments. See what we got here. Bunch of bolts on the top. It's screwed to a piece of wood. This thing was on a shopping cart. Somebody had converted a shopping cart. It was a pain in the ass to get it up here. I had to just flip it over end to get it up the hill. It's very heavy. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up here. But I did. Right, that was easy. Right out the gate, huh? I don't think I need an extension yet. Let me see a little bucket or anything right here. The other one's full of parts already. Hand me the black bucket right there. I'll just turn that one temporarily. Pouring away? Yeah. All right. So you going to get in with you? Yeah. Is it warm enough? All right, I'm about to find out. All right. Well, you can see a pretty good amount of the thing. As usual, I'll edit out parts here. Rename my channel to Dismantling Things. I'll just do that. There's the air filter. Hey, it's like the other one I tossed. Yeah, all right, that goes in the trash pile. We're just interested in the metal stuff. That's it. That's the point of it. I'm separating all the metallic components away from their plastic pieces as much as possible. Yeah, there's a stranger in the yard. All right. You can see some of the carburetor over here. It's still very heavy. I can't wait to get some of the weight out of it. It weighs a ton, man. This is some back braking. I'm glad I didn't have to just deadlift it. Now I was just able to roll it and flip it over to get it up here. So trying to get my back going if I can help it. You know about the time it slips under and locks itself? Yeah, I know. I don't have any of those. Granny ain't got none? No. Say, so not. Just to give you a little tab on this one. Oh yeah, get them crazy long, really thick looking bolts like the other muffler did. Pretty sure that's aluminum. What I'll do is I'll take a magnet once I get a bunch of it separated and get a couple buckets worth of these heavy parts. Some of it's going to be aluminum, which is very light, non-ferrous, so it won't be magnetic. Because I can take the magnet over it, and whatever don't get picked up by the magnet, I'll maybe put it in separate piles. Got mail. That thing does it every time. That's handy. And it's already there. Oh, it's one of them kind, huh? There we go. Let's go ahead. Throttle control spring here. Go ahead and release that while we're here. Got a weird adapter deal going on. I guess that's part of making it more expensive, more professionally, or these things. Reaching there like that, but you can't. You probably do this way. That'll speed it up. Yeah, so I'll find it later. Alright, that takes care of most of the disconnections from this side. This here's part of something else. That there should have been this spring. That spring, this was just a bolt that's going through the wood. Alright, let's flip it over. I moved you around a little bit, since it was easier to move you than it was to keep messing with this thing. Alright, these here all look, at least these are uniformish. These two are. I don't know about this one. What was that last time? The mark showing that way, which makes that seems right to me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. I'll need an open-ended 13, huh? I think I got that at least. Somewhere in the bag. The wrench was the only way. There we go. Yay. Now we should be able to go back to the other one here. Got it right first time. This isn't 1,000 degrees. Alrighty. There we go. Scraps piling on up. Anything in it? No, but it's got a foam piece stuff down in there and a bunch of sludge in that one. It's trashed out. Okay. Stinks. Oh, high heaven too. Fumes coming off of it. Okay. Now let it come off. There we go. It's aluminum. Gas cap's plastic. Wow, really? No way. There we go. Yeah. Internally, it's got some rust spots. It's still good here, but yeah, pretty heavily corroded there. All right, there. Just come out of it. Oh, I see what they did there. They got it folded in. The one on the weeder come out and went and spiral every which way. Considering how easy these came out without much fight, I have a feeling someone's already taken the head off this one in the past. It wasn't me. Should have left the gas tank lid on. Good God. Anyway, that's aluminum. Still got its head gasket too. Oh, someone had recently changed it from the looks of it. That looks almost brand new. So I guess it didn't have a bad head on it. It might still been sound, but it's just nasty now. Yeah. Crunchy. Alright. To pile. I'll get it here. And that takes care of that piece. Opens up some more of the carburetor. Oh, we got an electrical connection here. Okay. Just kind of fed through it. Alright. So that was run, choke, off and on. It's all metal too, except for the little plastic ends there. Which, yeah. See, this end by itself is a 1/4 inch driver, and the other one's is slightly bigger, is that 5/16 one. This will let us see the bolt anyway. This one's different. I just got that up there. I think the other one's had nothing like that. Wow. This is definitely more sophisticated than the other ones I worked on as far as the complexity of this part right here. This central start piece. So at some point, your thing would turn by hand with the cable. Dust, I mean, the corrosion is off the scale, man. It's, on this side, it's literally just, you can see the iron rust has been stuck to the magnetic part. Filings, looks like iron filings. Okay, well. Did it. Finagling, but we got it. How about the other side? We got lucky again. If that comes off, then all this stuff will come up together, making it possible to hopefully get the springs loose. Bottom there. And that way you can see it. It's like I said, it's still a bunch of crap in my way. Let's take a moment to look at that. So it's one of them Z bends on the end. Goes into, I have no idea. It's all cast. There it is. Let's slid on. It doesn't. Of course it does. That's how you do it. I was like, come on, man, how am I getting stopped by this flimsy little spring? I can understand it was a steel bar or something, but yeah. Wow. Well, it is down to a more basic element. Like this is for recycling here. I do want to get inside and kind of see what's going on in here if we can. See the coils and all, but I was bent all the pieces. No wonder it didn't want to come out. The top is doing like this. So at least it's loose now. Yeah, that appears to go inside and hold something important in place there. I may not even be able to stop it with my fingers alone. Yeah. That'll help aid in making it a little less heavy. Probably help just doing that. Yeah, it's all in here. The weight is definitely inside of here. Wow, that is some significant chunk of metal going on. I bet you if I can get that, that'll be good copper content. All in copper coils, iron weights, or whatever's going on. The iron lamination pieces they use. Smash my fingers and whatnot. We got this thing loose. With robo grip pliers of all tools. Nothing else could get at it. Alright, now you need to get it off. More robo grip. How about robo kick? There we go. There we go, got some of it open. See a little bit of it. The magnetic core that makes the electricity was right here. It's a big iron outer shell, the stator, I think they call that. And the rotor's in the middle. And spinning coils of copper. I don't think we can get it to this one. It's just at a funny angle. Oh yeah, we can get that off. Just got a connection right there. There we go. Slide out, but it won't do it. Ground wire. Well, it was probably nice and weatherproof in there until I took that cap off of it. Because the stuff inside here is, it ain't green. You can see the copper strips. It's a big ass spool inside with copper strips running the length of it this way. And they spin around. There's something spinning around them, it looks like. I can't pretend to know exactly what's going on there. But it looks like the center shaft is running through all this copper, and it's spinning the inner piece is spinning around. And when all these copper pieces is passing against the magnets on each side, it induces electrical current, and these magnets on the outside is picked up by the wires that was attached to it and gives you direct electricity coming off these coils.
Yeah, it makes power.
Yeah, it makes power if you could get it to spin, something to spin it for you. Yeah, the head on this one's solid. It's so seized, I can't even spin it by hand. And I don't think that's because it probably has something to do with this thing right here being stuck. Yeah. That there is going to require specialties. I'm gonna take you get some got the electric control part out of it. Looks like some kind of bushings, my guess. Emergency stop or way to take the power off the coils that were in play. They moved a little bit. I think, yeah, this side of here moved around. It fell in. There it goes. It's sliding around now. So there's progress. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to fall apart or not. Try it from this side. Nope. This thing won't give up its secrets for nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on, coil, slide out. If I could get the stator to move at all, it'd probably fall out of it. This one's moved all the way around to the other side. Get back. Where was that? Yeah, insulated copper wires going into the center of all these individual copper-plated rotor assembly, the whole thing. There's one of the coils back almost sliding out. It had a little more room. It's like this top coil is stuck in place. There you go. Nice to take the whole loop out and look at it. That'd definitely make it lighter if I could get these out of there. They're like 10 pounds each by themselves. Yeah, it's definitely where a torch would come in handy to melt this shit and break it away. I don't have anything I don't have nothing like that. And that's iron. All that thickness. It's like a pipe or something. You took some pipe and just cut it. Or no, it's got a wavy edge. I don't know if it's bands of metal all stripped over each other. Yeah. Probably wasting my time there. Fighting a losing battle trying to get this thing out of there. Spin this part. Oh, I can. It doesn't do any good. Yeah, that has zero effect. Oh, wow. All right, folks. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't get it all the way apart there, but you get to see a little bit of it. It's not quite ready for recycling. I would love to be able to finish getting it apart. Maybe at some point I will, but not at this time. That's as far as I know how to get it. I may have to carry this out there or look up some instructions on the internet if I can find anything.
Well, there you go. Hope you're not too disappointed in how it turned out with that damn generator. Told you it was a beast. I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is taking all I got just to move this thing around. It's too much. And yeah, but it's coming apart. I do want to get it apart. I think we've got a way in there. Just got to get a grinder. Maybe I can borrow one from Frank and go buy a cutting wheel just to tear it up. Or he might have an old one I can use. Because it's not like it's a ton of stuff to cut there. It's just the end of it. And that would probably let all of it spill out. I don't know about the center shaft. I'm not sure how it's mounted on the crankshaft of the engine exactly. That's part of the fun. You know, it looks like it was split. It was able to split it originally, but something is locked up and seized up. I know the engine's seized up. I didn't mention that in the beginning or anywhere out throughout the thing. Because during the time of filming the engine teardown, I wasn't sure what was wrong with it until I seen the bent valve. I was like, oh, it's got a bent valve on it. And then my brother-in-law told me when he was running it, because I used to use it for when the power would go out, but it just failed, and apparently because it didn't have enough oil in it, or it burned up its oil, or ran on low oil and got too hot, like pretty much a lot of the motors were when the head seized up, or damaged the rings or whatever. I never tried to run it or anything. When I just seen it back there, and it was dilapidated looking. So it just kind of, your hopes for getting it to work kind of tank when you see engines and stuff like that in that state. It's like, yeah. Then I seen the gas tank in it. It was filthy as could be. You couldn't put any gasoline in it. It would have ruined anything, the carburetor or anything attached to it, with the funk that would have come out of it. Some kind of sponge down inside. I don't know if that was on purpose. You couldn't see it, but yeah, you could smell it. The old gas smell. It was like rotted gas. Just fumed up everything. It was gross. So I was like, yeah, this thing's junk, unfortunately. The engine part. The generator components, they may have worked, but what good are they if you can't separate it? So maybe there are advanced tools, shop tools like presses that you can put like jaws on and run it backwards and it literally pulls the shit apart. Yeah, they might have that. I don't have that. I wish I did or had access to that, but I don't. So the other option would be to heat sections of it up with a torch. And a lot of stuff that's out of beyond my league of capability, my capabilities. So with that, I think we're gonna end it here, and I'll try to make some more disassembly videos and all that of the lawnmowers. One more push mower, and there's a riding mower back there. I don't know if there's any hope of fixing that or not, or what was going on with that either. Probably something Billy put back there, or it was his dad's or something. I don't know. Might be fun to go try to get it out of there. It's hard to get at it too. I'd have to work on it kind of where it sits. And it's in the shade, but it's in the woods, so maybe take some tarp or something out there and lay it around. See how it goes. I'm riding lawnmower. It's not impossible. Just like everything else, it comes apart. You just got to keep taking screws and bolts out of it and stacking the pieces up somewhere else until it's all in pieces, like a giant Lego set. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.